Hi there, it's Casper
and Nicola,
and we're here to talk about some of the myths and insights and help you get out there on the water sailing together as a family. One of the things that we want to talk about is about choosing a boat. There is endless information on buying a boat, new boat, second-hand boat and so on. But what I think we want to do is talk a little bit about what do you do before you get to the stage of buying a boat, and then what are the considerations when you actually go and buy a boat itself. For me, one of the key things is before you think about buying a boat, to make sure that you and the family are enjoying time together on water. You've built up experiences, whether that's on friends' boats, whether that's dinghy sailing, whether it's on fishing boats, whether it's a chartering boat, and make sure that you like sailing together as a family. Once you've got to that place where you say, okay, I know we want to go and do sailing together, what are some of the things that we looked at before we made the decision to buy our boat, Aretha, which we're sitting on at the moment?
we wanted something that was going to be large enough that would equip us, that would be able to carry the stuff we knew we were going to need, and was going to be a large enough space for us to live on crew.
So we ended up looking in the 50 to 55 foot range, because we were going to do sort of offshore passages. So we ended up our boat's actually an Oyster 53.
Yeah.
One of the other things was about the cockpits, and you've got stern cockpits or centre cockpits. And because we knew that we would be sailing with young children, we decided to go for a centre cockpit boat so that it would be more contained in the middle of the boat.
Because we were going to be sailing with 3 young children, we wanted somewhere where we could have that central family space.
Absolutely.
We also wanted to make sure we had enough cabins that the children could have their own individual space. Although our experience was they very rarely slept in their cabins, they often slept in the saloon. And we also had space so that if we needed to have other people with us, with crew, we could accommodate that as well.
The most important thing for a lot of people is the budget.
Yeah.
How much do you want to spend on a boat? And we spent several years researching different boats on the market. For us, we wanted to do serious blue water sailing, so that limited the number of boats that we could go for, that we wanted to consider, and also then how much do we need to spend every month, every year in terms of keeping it safe, because as anyone who owns a boat knows that the purchase cost is only one part of the costs, and you know, keeping it up to date is absolutely imperative, because things will go wrong and things will break.
We looked very carefully into the history of all the boats we looked at.
Ah, yes.
So, for example, had any had hurricane damage in the past? That was.
Had any boats been grounded at all?
Yeah. So just things like that. That you know, we decided, just a personal choice. Even if it had been beautifully repaired, that was something we just decided we didn't want to take that risk.
And it goes without saying, by the way, that having an extensive survey by someone who knows what they're doing and is suitably qualified is absolutely essential.
And I mean, ultimately, I think most people just have a style of boat that they like, and they will go with that.
But it's finding the boat that suits your purpose, and what is it that's the ideal thing for what you want to do. Have fun finding a boat. If you haven't got one yet, if you have, go and enjoy it. Have some fun sailing. All right, have an amazing day, everyone. Take care.
Bye.